welcome to my very first movie review for 2020 for Frozen 2, spoiler free, and this might be your first time watching this type of video or these type of videos that I do here on the channel. You don't have to watch them all in full, or maybe this is not your cup of tea for this style of videos here on the channel. Maybe you just like gaming videos or whatever videos that you like to watch. But when it comes to these type of movie reviews that I do, I don't like to spoil anything or you just give away the story or the plot or just things that happen to certain characters, or maybe oh, this happens at the end of the movie, and just give everything away. I want to give you guys a chance to check out the movies that I review and the movies that I choose to review that I go see. So that way, if you guys like the movie or maybe it appeals to you, you might want to go and see it whenever you guys get a chance. Out of your schedule, whatever kind of schedule you guys might have. But when it comes to my movie reviews, I don't like to spoil anything or give anything away. But in this video, I'm going to talk about Frozen 2. And I really love Disney, and I grew up watching the Disney movies for a while from the 90s and just playing the different games. As you can see from my shirt, Kingdom Hearts, the series that I love. And that contains all different types of Disney characters and different Disney worlds that you can visit and get to know the characters. Now, in this movie review, I'm just going to talk about, just share with you guys the plot. I'm not going to talk about anything that happens to Queen Elsa, the Snow Queen Elsa, or some of the other characters I'm not going to mention in this video. You might want to watch the first part, the very first Frozen, before you even bother watching Frozen 2. And that's something that I did. I never even watched the first Frozen, so I ended up watching the first movie a few days ago before I decided to go and see Frozen 2. So that way I understand what's going on in the movie and know the characters. And that's something I can recommend before you go and watch this movie. You want to watch the first movie because you won't know anything about the other characters, and when you go to watch, you won't know the characters at all. You won't know their names and what their role is in the movie and the relationships that go on that occur, that you'll notice when you go to watch this movie for Frozen 2. Now, for the plot, I'm just going to get ready to explain to you guys. The whole plot of it is having Elsa. It starts off basically with this, everything's good. Arendelle's at peace, and everyone's together. There's no chaos going on in the city. Everything's good. Everything's just fine and dandy. That I'll just say for now. And all of a sudden, Elsa, the Snow Queen, hears this mysterious voice that calls out to her, and this is basically where the whole story is, or the whole plot is for the movie. It's her trying to find out, what is this mysterious voice calling out to her? Who is it? And apparently, is it what's the special role and what's its purpose? Why is it calling her? Why is it trying to get in contact with the Snow Queen, Elsa? And I don't want to give anything else away, but besides this mysterious voice that is calling out to Elsa, she finds her way at this place called the Enchanted Forest. And that's where everything goes down and takes place for this particular part. It doesn't relate to the events that occur in the first part, but this one, you'll find some kind of connection when it comes to as you watch it. But it's hard for me to just really try to tell you guys what goes on and what ends up happening. But the one thing I'll say for my movie review is that once she goes here, she doesn't end up going alone. She ends up being accompanied by her sister and some other friends that she met in the first part, and many others that she's going to find. All new characters that she's going to run into in this Enchanted Forest. And when she goes here, once she gets here and once she comes out of this forest, everything's going to be changed completely. So that's all I'm going to really say for the plot for Frozen 2. And I'm just going to leave the rest for you guys to watch for yourselves if you guys are interested. And of course, if you don't like Disney or you stop watching Disney movies, and the only thing that'll probably keep you away from watching this movie is the singing, if you guys are not a fan of that. Because every Disney movie, most Disney movies have like songs that you could listen to, and many guys might have favorite Disney songs from Aladdin, Hercules, different Disney movies from Lion King, Little Mermaid, Beauty and the Beast, Mulan, whatever it is movie that you guys like to watch. Some of those songs you might have from your memory, but they also do this in both the first part and also the second part as well. So that might be the only thing that'll probably keep you away from the movie. But other than that, it's a amazing story, well done and put together, and just the emotion that you feel for some of these characters. And as you watch it, as I was watching, I was hooked because I love Disney movies, and I'm new to Frozen. I didn't even know about it, but the game that actually got me into the movies was Kingdom Hearts 3 that I played from 2019. Just to share with you guys, I got to visit the world and something that stood out to me, some of the scenes in Kingdom Hearts 3 gave you a taste, or gave you almost a taste of what the first movie is like, and it's similar to the first movie, the first Frozen of Arendelle, because you get to visit the city of Arendelle in Kingdom Hearts 3. If you guys ever played it or ever get a chance to play it, it's one of the newest worlds that they decided to include in the series. So that gave me a taste of what Frozen's like, and it was like a similar song that plays as well. But I'm not going to tell you guys all that stuff. But it was some kind of scenes that made me. Once I watched the first movie, I was like, hey, I remember that. That was actually something that I played in Kingdom Hearts 3 and got to experience when we met Princess movie. But that's something that I really recognized and stood out to me from watching the movies and stuff like that. And that's why I decided to watch this and give this movie a chance, and I'm glad that I did, because it's one of the best one of my favorite, all new favorite Disney movies that I could say that I watched and really enjoyed. You guys are going to be in for a treat if you guys watch this. If you love Frozen, if you have not seen it, definitely check it out. It gets a 5 out of 5 for me because I love Disney. I've been watching Disney movies for a while, and I'm a Kingdom Hearts fan. I like it. It's pretty cool. It's really good and very well done. And the things that you'll see in this movie, you'll notice the different things and the different outcomes and the effects that this forest ends up having on not only on Elsa, but her sister, and also the characters, the newer characters that you're gonna meet and find, and the other characters that she finds in this forest is gonna have an effect on her, and it's also gonna bring back so many memories from her past, especially from the past of Arendelle. That's all I'll really say. But that's all I can really say about this movie. It's a really good movie. I recommend it as a Disney fan, and if you like movies with musicals in it, and it's definitely a movie for everyone, I can say, and something to take your kids to go see, and maybe you can go see it with a significant other if it's your cup of tea. But just like I said, the only thing I can probably say that's only going to be the bad thing for the movie, for most people that's not for everyone, is the music and the singing that occurs throughout the movie. So you probably want to turn it off. I don't want to watch this. You'll probably change the channel, or maybe you just put something else on, or go watch something else that you like. That's your I'd say. But thanks for watching. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys did get a chance to see this movie, I definitely recommend it to anyone out there as a Disney fan, and if you're looking for something new to watch to kick off your new year, it's definitely something great with a good story, emotional and very touching, and definitely some love story, something a movie that you'll probably watch for those who like romance and kind of stuff, that kind of stuff. But thanks for watching, and if you guys did see, let me know what you guys think of the movie, and maybe you guys might be interested in checking this movie out.